Hello, Aquarius. This is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for July 1st through the 15th. I've cleansed these cards, and now I'm going to shuffle them for you. And let's see. A couple of things. I won't be doing any readings uh, in August. I'll be out of town, and I can't do it. But I see a small window where I think it's possible for me to try to do something. So it'll be a surprise if it's up. And also, I found this deck of cards. So I'm going to use it. I'm really liking it. Really feeling the vibe off the cards. Okay. So Aquarius. Okay. July 1st through the 15th for Aquarius. The first card is the Eight of Wands. The next card, the King of Cups. The Page of Wands. And the Page of Swords. Okay, and I'm going to look at the bottom. And it's the Ten of Coins. Okay, so when I see the Eight of Wands, right, for Aquarius, I'm like, something is going to start moving very quickly for Aquarius. That's what I'm feeling. So there's going to be swift movement. It's going to be fast. It might even be some type of communication, but it's going to be like this, because that's what the Eight of Wands is about. Like, okay, so let's kind of get moving along, and then we'll see. The next card is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is somebody now that's more mature and has this loving nature about themselves and expresses that loving nature out to others. This could be like a father figure. It could be a father, somebody who has children and is more experienced and kind of been around already, but has this loving energy, you know? Now, it's funny because we have the Page of Wands, which I feel like is representing, I feel like we're talking about kids here. Immaturity. I don't know why. So let's go back here. So we have this, which is the Page of Rods. And the Page of Rods is about the beginning of some actions being taken place. I also feel like the action is more like words. I feel like, okay, and I say words too because we have the Page of Swords, and these would be hurtful words. That's what I'm feeling. This is like hurtful words, and this is like actions that have been taking place. It's like the beginning of some type of situation. It's in the beginning, and it's related to this King of Cups, and it's happening quickly. There could be communication about your kids and some actions that they have taken. Okay? And this King of Cups having to make choices about these actions. As well, I also see here that this could be about something happening to Aquarius. And it happens quickly, and it's in regards to behavior, possibly in your work or your personal life. I almost feel like it's work, and it's kind of thrown you off because it's happening rather quickly, and it's unexpected. It's unexpected. The Page of Swords talks about action and words that could be hurtful sometimes because they have that sword that like nips at you. And then the Page of Wands talks about the action of it being done, and also like steps that take movement. So something that's taking action and taking place. And it could be that it's happening to the king. It's happening to the King of Cups, which I think is representing you, Aquarius. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull two cards on the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. So it's almost like something happens. Uh, it happens. It's almost like not nice. You know what I mean? The feeling. But the outcome is good. It's it's kind of like it needed to get done. Something had to come out. Something had to be said. Excuse me. Action had to take place. And it happens quick in July, or the beginnings of it, because we have the pages over here and it talks about the beginnings of things sprouting. So, but it happens, it does happen. How heavy it is, I don't know, but the Knight of Swords comes in and swiftly. But whatever this is that comes in that takes quick control and quick action with force, it actually ends up being a good thing for Aquarius, I feel. So it's something that had to be done. Okay? We're going to pull two cards on the King of Cups. Let's see what this person's like. Okay. The Empress card came out. So there's an energy in here that could be very female-like. And the Two of Swords comes up. So there's some decisions here about, I believe, a female energy. So now we could see here that there's this female energy, and the King of Cups has to make choices. He's trying to figure out what to do, what to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull on this. Let's pull on the rods. It's the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so I'm just feeling. I feel like this King of Cups is trying to make a decision about some actions, and it's almost about a female energy that's around him. Maybe whether to get rid of her, it's not get rid of her, but maybe like let someone go. Well, I heard get rid of her, but I don't know if that's what I'm feeling. Or get rid of a problem is more what I'm thinking, that has to do with her. And it's about a decision to decide what to do about this person and about the situation. Because the rods comes in, the Page of Rods, and the support cards is the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So I almost feel like there is somebody else in the picture that maybe the King of Cups is looking at and has this ideas of making this person their lover. Something is sprouting. It could just be in the mind, actually, more just in the mind and not full action going on yet, because it's the beginning of something, but it's the first stages of it. And this could be about an energy just in doubt about their life and where their relationship is. And so all these ideas are coming up about what to do. But does the action actually take place? Is it really happening? You know, I feel like someone out there, Aquarius or somebody involved with Aquarius, but I think this is, we're talking about Aquarius, is evaluating about maybe moving on, taking action, and changing their life. Maybe changing partners. But also, uh, maybe there's nothing really set in the bag yet. Like something's not really done here. There might be some ideas, there might be some communication with somebody else. That's like a possibility of looking like a involvement, but it's very early on, and I don't know if this is all necessarily in the mind. So I feel for Aquarius, if this is you, you're thinking about taking action quickly, or something, taking action in your life without you really knowing of it. It just comes in and swoops in, and it's in regards to, I believe, your family life and your personal life. And what I'm talking about is the possibility here of you maybe wanting to be with one person and wanting to let go of somebody and maybe jump in with someone else. And I feel like that's what you're thinking about in July. And you may just do it. You may just start taking the action, and it happens quick. And this female energy, the Empress card that's here, it could be that you're married and you don't want to be married anymore. Hold on. Yeah. So something like that, like you don't want to, or you live with somebody and you don't want to live with them anymore, and you're thinking about something else and taking some type of action, maybe communicating, because you're feeling like you want to get out of something, maybe even, or you want to take action. But honestly, I almost feel, with no disrespect to you, but I feel like, be careful, make sure you're making good choices and that you're grounded when you're making these decisions, because I feel like there's some immaturity here, or some like you want to take, like you want to do this fast, but I think you really need to think about it if you're actually thinking about maybe moving on from one situation to the other. This could be um well, take it back. um I feel like there's some immaturity here, you know. So I don't know why I keep hearing lacks maturity. Hold on. Yeah, lacks maturity. So there's some immaturity here, which tells me that you might be doing something too quick, and you really need to look at this seriously. Do you want to make some moves, or do you, or are you thinking about this before you take some actions here? But it looks like something happens. There might even be a kind of like an argument, but there's some kind of release after. There really is. And there's movement. And it feels like this could be, actually, this looks like this could work for Aquarius. It just looks like there's a lot of red tape here, like some, a lot of tanglement, you know? And it has to be kind of, uh, each one has to kind of be looked at and kind of figure it out. So there's a lot of red tape here. And I think that's what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling kind of tight. I feel like it's this tightness, but I feel it's because there's stuff that has to be taken care of here if that's what happens. But I almost feel like, it kind of happens on its own almost, Aquarius. It's almost like you don't even do the action. It happens, you know? You were maybe just thinking things, and then something happens and it starts to go. It starts to go kind of like a snowball effect. And that's what I'm feeling. But it could work really nicely for Aquarius, because the sun at the end comes in. It just looks like there's just the red tape, the stickiness. And but I see that there's like some action in it, and it could have the beginnings of something nice for Aquarius. So it's just, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? Does it happen on its own, or what? Um, this kind of, it's a little complicated here. So let's see. That's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. It's like something starts to happen, and you're like in the midst of it, and you almost can't control some of it. Um, or you kind of have to make a call. You have to make a judgment call. You have to make something. So that's why I said, make sure you're, when you this is happening, if things are happening quickly for you here, make sure you're in a place where you're like chill and think, you know, and evaluate before you start making snappy decisions. Or if things start coming at you so quick, make sure that you just have this place where you're chill, so you can try to think clearly and make your choices, because it's all about you, Aquarius, and your life moving forward, and you finding happiness, you finding strength and the joy to make the decisions that you want, so you can move forward in your life and you can have growth and expand and ascend and be at the place where you want to be with your life. Okay, I feel the soul. And I know this reading was kind of interesting. We'll see what goes on for Aquarius. But I do see something starting to happen in the month of July. Let's see where all the pieces land. And, it can be a very good thing because the Sun card came out to support that Eight of Wands. I'm Feel the Soul. This is your reading for July. I'll see you again. And I'm so grateful to read for you. Bye.